Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Future's End issue 12. And before I start talking about Future's End, I want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 57, and that's the show I review all the comics I've read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got Godstorm Hercules Pain issue 4, The Flash issue 33, Johnny Bravo issue 1, and Batman Detective Comics issue 27, which I'll highlight in my episode 57. I'll also highlight 75 years of Batman. It was Batman Day yesterday, so we'll highlight that there also. And San Diego Comic-Con's this weekend, so I'm going to have a lot of news for Comic Frontline and Comic Uno. Comic Uno, Comic Frontline, all topic videos, and for Comic Uno, I'm going to have San Diego Comic-Con roundup for every day. So all the news that interests me, I'm going to have in one video talking about it. So if you want to have highlights about San Diego Comic-Con every day, check out those videos. And again, if you want to hear my thoughts, it's going to be there too. So be sure to check that out. But let's talk about Future's End, issue 12. Ran over my computer cord. Okay. Future's End. I haven't been excited for this series. It's one of those things that, as a reviewer, you kind of have to pick up because you know it's going to change the DC Universe. It's just going to take a really long time to get there. And about Future's End, it's all these C-list characters that you got canceled, like, first time the New 52 got its new wave, second wave, like all these characters got canceled in their own series. And they're like, you know what? We want to use these characters somehow. Let's put them all in this story arc. And we'll throw in Batman sometimes, and maybe sometimes Superman. But mostly these C-list characters. And honestly, I'm okay with that if the stories are interesting. And they're not. They never made me like, oh, I really like Frankenstein because of this. No, it's all them just talking. And if you liked them previously, you might like their stories. But if you're a new reader to them, and which probably a lot of people are reading Future's End, you're not loving them. So, yeah, that's something about Future's End. And that's why, looking at this cover, I was just like, Future's End again. I actually read it first, kind of get it out of the way. But let's see what happened with this issue. Maybe I liked it. So with this issue, we get to see a little bit more Frankenstein and Amethyst. They're teaming up, learning a little bit more about each other, and they're looking for the lost Storm Watch teammates of Frankenstein. That's their story. Again, something about Future's End. You get maybe 5 pages of story, and then you move on to the next character. So there's not a lot of time for development. One of my favorites actually was the Deathstroke story. We get to see one of these girls, her name's Casey, and I think it's her name's Casey, or Claire or something like that. Courtney. Her name's Courtney. And she has the same powers as Grifter, so we all know that there's other people like Grifter, and that's going to probably become a little bit more important as we learn more about these techno people that they actually see. So that's one story we get to see. Another one's this big woman who became this way because of this science experiment, and this other scientist screwed her, says, oh yeah, I'm going to help you, I'm going to save you, and he ends up blowing up the house. That's one story. And the last story is the Joker, either 5 years later or the Earth 2 version, we don't know. He was sick, he was homeless, and the reason being is because obviously he was defeated and they wanted him to be tortured. Now he's going to Batman and they are seeing each other face to face, and Frankenstein's ahead of that, and that's it. Saw each other face to face, and of course you know that's going to be a big battle. I didn't love this issue. There's just a lot of things that are just boring and I feel like nonsense. I think Future's End's a little bit better with their cliffhangers than, let's say, Batman Eternal, because I think the cliffhanger did make me interested, because I think it's the Earth 2 version, because it seems like Bruce is very old in this, or maybe the Batman Beyond version, I don't know. I don't know which version of Batman this is. I'm thinking Earth 2, but seeing Joker and Batman head-to-head, of course, that's always something we will like to see, because we haven't seen Joker in like 2 years. So if you're a big Joker fan, I'm sure you're happy to see that. But everything else is just like, there's no progression. Nothing's going on. We've seen this 10,000 times. All they do is talk. There's no progression into the story, and then we're 12 issues in. So that gets me a little annoyed. But the art is good. The art's pretty consistent for the series. I'll give it that. So for this issue, I'll give it 2.5. I didn't think it was horrible as maybe something else that came out this week. But I didn't love it. It's just not progressing. I hope I can really like Future's End, because I'm going to be getting it. I have to. But I don't know where it's going. It's just been really, really slow. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rant Situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later.